Hi everyone, Miss Preus here. Today is the first day of spring, which is very exciting, and so I thought I could share with you a book that's all about spring. It's called The King of Spring, and it's written by Appleton-Smith, and it's illustrated by Preston, Neel. "It is spring," the king said, as he sat in the midst of a budding daffodil bed. Have you seen daffodils lately? The king's silver bell rang. Ding-a-ling! Summon the band and the robins and the insects of spring. The royal band got into step, the trumpets and drums and clarinets. The lock on the royal roost was sprung. The robins lifted up on flapping wings, one by one. Have you seen any robins where you live? The lid on the royal insect box was lifted, and from it hundreds of fluttering insects drifted. I see butterflies and ladybugs and dragonflies. Do you see any other insects? Then there was a bang of a drum. The clarinets and trumpets and insects began to hum. Do you want to hum along? The robins landed on the daffodil buds. Then they too began to sing with the band and the bugs. And in the midst of this song was the king, clapping his hands that were dressed with silver rings. Can you clap your hands together like the king? But as the song got stronger, so did the wind. The robins sprang up from where they were sitting as the daffodils began bobbing and swinging. Do you like to swing? Then the royal band's hats were picked up by the wind, and up with the insects and robins they began to spin. Not the wind, wept the band as they gripped their instruments in their hands. What do you think will happen? The band inspected their king in the midst of all the blustering. He was clinging to his vestments with his hands, but he had a grin on his lips. He was a glad man. Fantastic! Fantastic! The king sang along with the blustering, gusting spring sing-song. Is it exciting to be in the wind sometimes? This is spring, sang the king, full of unexpected offerings. So they all kept on singing and singing. And spring kept on springing and springing. When I look outside my window, it looks like spring is springing and springing. What does it look like outside your window? I hope you enjoyed The King of Spring, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good day.